Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, shout out to AB Boxing News. He got an interview with Demetrius Andrade. And I got one question for him because I like AB Boxing News. Give me 1 second, though. 1 second. I like AB Boxing News, though, man. He's solid. You know, good interviews. And I've been rocking with him for a while. I just got a question before. Just use StreamYard, bro. You know, he had Demetrius Andrade on the laptop. You can use StreamYard, Restream. StreamYard, you don't even have to pay for it. You get I think you get 8 hours of free streaming. So just a heads up to him. If you want to know how to use StreamYard, I can point you in the right direction on how to use it. But good interview. For better audio, just use StreamYard, Restream. It's a variety of alternatives to StreamYard as well too. But yeah, good interview. But Demetrius Andrade apparently G-check Errol Spence. So let's talk about it. Check out our Boxing News playlist for more videos like this. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. And basically, you know, I guess he was talking about, you know, he been on Errol Spence and the Charlo sisters' head for a while. Okay, and what happened there is he part of that Andre Rozier, and I love Andre Rozier, Danny Jacobs. It might be a couple more of the dudes from that kind of northeast-ish space. Julian Williams, you gotta say he from Philly though, and they basically been accusing those three more of the Charlo twins than Errol Spence of being on the juice. Now, you know my rule basically. Until you get caught, my only issue with the Charlos is obviously the missed test, and that's not really an issue, and the water bottle, but I'm not about to go there, okay? Basically, Errol Spence, he didn't like him fighting Dusty Harrison. Now, Errol Spence, you know, should know that Dusty Harrison fell out as an opponent. He could be fighting Dimitri Ballard. Dusty Harrison was too overweight to make the weight for 168, so had to find a new opponent. And basically, I guess it was brought to his attention, or his boy in the background was telling him, and he said that if Errol Spence don't like his opponent selection, that he can get in the ring and fight him. Well, you know, we already know what happened in that fight. He gonna get beat on. Errol Spence ain't got this. He can't hang with Demetrius Andrade. You know, especially if he moved right up to 160. And then he been talking junk like, I fight Canelo. See, you shouldn't have an opinion on a guy that's in one of your weight class, because then all he gonna do is call you out. So that's my thing about it. I wouldn't even be speaking on negatively about guys unless I knew I wanted to fight them. And Demetrius Andrade, give me a minute. Demetrius Andrade basically took an opportunity to try to pretty much cipher or poach off Errol Spence fan base. And you know what? Errol Spence still ain't said nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you want to go up to 60. You know, you want to fight Canelo Alvarez. You know, he said Errol Spence can get it, or his twin sisters, talking about Jamel and Jamal. Now, he's supposed to fight Jamel. Long story short, this is what it boiled down to. He was mad Jamel was making more money than him. That's it. And he used the Rock Nation thing, right? So that would have boiled down to. You want to say he ran the Rock Nation? He was mad because Jamel was making more money than him. He was a champion. And can I agree with him on that? Absolutely. This ain't like you fighting Canelo, or it's not like you fighting, Joshua or somebody of that nature. You fighting Jamel Charlo at the time. He didn't have no buzz. And luckily for Jamel Charlo, at that time, he would have got beat on. He would have beat him at that time. You know, now this Jamel Charlo, he got a good style for that fight. At the time, that Charlo was a guy that boxed around, stick and moved, and he was a boxer. And I think Andrade would outbox him. Now he might be able to outbang Andrade. But, you know, he did offer Jamal Charlo a fight. He offered him $7 million. The rumor has it. Then he offered him 10. And then, you know, Eddie Hearn offered to send him over there. And nothing happened. And nothing happened. So we at the point where, you know, he tried to fight him. He didn't want to fight him. What's the old boy name? Randy Shields said Andrade brought nothing to the table, even though he had a belt. So we move on. Okay, he tried to fight Jamal. They didn't want to fight Jamel because they shorted him on money. But now he want to fight Errol Spence. Do I like that fight for him? I mean, I would love to see him fight Jamal and Jamel, or Jamal Canelo. They won't even give him fights on his side of the street. He can't fight. They don't want him to fight Golovkin. The Zone didn't want to approve him to fight Canelo next, even though he was willing to take a pay cut. So Demetrius Andrade is really out here just getting checks. He's a victim. He a victim of his circumstance when he should have signed with Al. But maybe Al don't want to mess with him after he pulled out the Jermell Charlo fight. But you know what? He'll beat the hell out of Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? That dude too tall, too long. He way more talented than Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's not even his weight class. If Errol can get him to come down to 154, he'll still get beat on. You know what I'm saying? That's just a bad style matchup for him. You know, this dude around 6'2", dude. I seen him stand next to Billy Joe Saunders. He had him about 3 or 4 inches. Long arms, and styles make fights. If he don't want to fight Bud, he not going to want to fight Demetrius Andrade. And those are the facts. And my whole thing is, he responded to you. You know what I'm saying? You said you didn't like Dusty Harrison. He said you can be on the menu, or your twin sisters can be on the menu. And only one that was willing to fight him was Jamel. So he the only one that could say the talk. And Jamel said he don't want to fight him in the ring. He want to fight him in the street. So Jamal didn't want to fight him. Ronnie Shields admitted to that. Errol Spence ain't about to move up and fight that man. If he don't want to fight Bud, why would he want to fight Demetrius Andrade? He ain't gonna answer that knock on the door. He not. If he answered that knock on the door, I'd be surprised. Because he'd get beat on. He get outboxed. He can't beat Demetrius Andrade. Not on Monday, not on Tuesday, not on Wednesday, not on Thursday, not on Friday, not on Saturday. 5 times on Saturday and Sunday. He can't beat him. Too little. Boxing skills is too... There's levels to this. You ain't going to move up and just walk through Demetrius Andrade. Now, Jamel might can get him. Jamal might can get him. But he sparred with Jermell Charlo, and, he holds his own with Jermell Charlo. That sparring, people got to understand, headgear and 16 and 18-ounce gloves is different. If they fight in a real boxing match, sparring is going to be totally different, bro. Errol Spence don't belong at 160 right now. He don't belong at 54. Well, he can belong at 54 right now. You know what I'm saying? But, want to see if he responds. But he not stupid. He ain't stupid. That's all risk and no reward. If you're going to risk it for the biscuit, you're going to go up to 160 and fight Canelo. You ain't going to fight Demetrius Andrade for pennies. Because really, it's beef there. Because them brothers that I named, Danny Jacobs and Julian Williams, his ex-trainer Stephen Bredman, Andre Rozier, all them been accusing them dudes of being on that, being on that Pacquiao, being on that Clinton Canelo Buterol. They've all accused them of being on that, So that's where the bad blood started at. And most people just take it as hate. Some people take it as valid. Me personally, until you fail the test or show me a water bottle that shouldn't be there, I can't really side with them. But he ain't going to answer that knock on the door. If he ain't want to fight Bud, all Andrade is a bigger and longer Bud. As far as his ability, he don't punch as hard as Bud, but not to our knowledge, F60. But, we got to see. But he ain't going to answer that knock on the door. That boy knock on that door. It's the big bad wolves come here to blow your house down. With 3 piggies. Got the dog barking. 3 piggies. He ain't going to answer that door. He get beat on. He get beat on. Hey, man, come on. Anybody think Errol Spence beat Demetrius Andrade? You smoking crack. You smoking crack right now. Now, Jamal or Jamel, yeah, you asking who got a better chance between Jamal and Jamel? I think at this point, I haven't seen Jamel fight at 60, so I can't really include him, but Jamal might can get him. I think that's a 50-50 fight. I think Andrade might be around the same arm length, and, right, that'd be a good fight. Charlo be in that fight from round 1 to round 12. He'd be in that fight, because if he touch Andrade, most people think he'll sleep him. But most people think Andrade can outbox him. That's a premier fight right there. That's a fight that I want to see. But Errol Spence, he ain't answering that though. Oh, Errol's not here right now. You can leave a message. He ain't answering that. He ain't answering that. He know better. It's levels to this. It's levels. It's levels to this. It's levels. He gonna go. He a cash out versus Canelo, but you ain't gonna take that fight for Andrade. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. All my social media links in the description. Check out our Facebook group. Want to advertise on the channel? That link's well, you can hit me up on those social media links. Other than that, check out Goodfellas Sports TV 2.0 for more content. Also, you can check it out for our live stream, because I can't go live on this channel right now. So, other than that, want to make a donation, share the video, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, Cash App is CJ Good 313 for financial donations. PayPal links in the description, as well as the Cash App name. Let me know what you guys think. We gone.